It's been a minute since I've done anything for booktok, but I read The Inheritance this summer. Earlier this month, actually. And so I thought I'd share a little bit about it. I thought it was just average. I thought it was just okay. The most family reunions end in tears. This one will end in meet the Argywalls, who've gathered on a private luxury island off the west coast of Scotland for a family reunion. Raj, the patriarch and business tycoon, is about to announce to his wife and 3 children the succession plan for his Delhi-based company. Shalini, the fragile matriarch, is ready to have her husband to herself after years of sacrifice to the family business. Myra, the golden child, owner of the island and host of the reunion, is, unbeknownst to her family, on the brink of bankruptcy. Asim, the son and supposed heir, is torn between his love for his wife and his duty to his family. Aisha, the youngest, a party girl whose antics are legendary, can't pass up an opportunity to wreak havoc. And then there's Zoe, Asim's wife, the outsider whose insta-perfect life is built on a foundation of lies. They've all got secrets. Who will survive this reunion and who will become a victim? And so I rated this as like a 3.5, really, because it was so slow. There's so much backstory and interpersonal dynamics about everybody in this family to explain and set up the scenario that's going to happen. And I felt like it was just too much. Plus, the book lacked a prologue to draw you in and let you know that there was something exciting going to happen at some point in the novel. I was about 75% in, hereabouts, when the action started, and it got a little better from there to the end. I felt like the ending was supposed to be this big plot twist. It really wasn't. But it was weird. It was very weird. The whole last 25% was weird. From that to the family's actions afterwards, to how part of it's just washed underneath the table and nobody talks about it. Then to the big plot twist reveal, and the plot twist reveal was just like dropped there, and there really was nothing, like no real explanation, no it was weird. It was just weird, and I didn't really care for it. The book was boring, to be honest with you, and the boringness did not pay off in the end, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Maybe you'll like it if you like a really slow read, a slow character build up that does have some action in the end and a little plot twist. Maybe you'll enjoy it better than I did. I just feel like there's so many other books in this genre that. So many books, so little time, right? I also felt like I kind of missed, there was a character in there that we didn't get their point of view at all, and I think it would have been great. I felt like the mother might have had something interesting to add about her children throughout the story, because she's the mom. I mean, don't you know your kids? Can't you tell us? Because in the slowness, there's still so many questions, and it was so, I don't know, it was just odd, and I can't really describe it any other way. But anyways, a few changes and a little more action dispersed in the narrative of the first half, and I think this would have been a much better read and a much better rating. But anyways, that's just my opinion. So if you read it, let me know what you thought. It's The Inheritance by Trisha, and I'll never ever say her last name right, so I'll just spell it Sakhlecha. So anyways.